Hello, welcome to Liddy Talk. Alright, so I'm just going to continue and move forward here with the air signs. But before I do, just a brief reminder that, of course, the rising or, my bad, y'all. The rising or ascendant portion of your natal chart just basically explains how you carry yourself throughout everyday situations, how people may view you outside of yourself within social settings, and can even touch bases on certain physical characteristics that you may have been born with. All right, so we're going to move forward, like I said, to Libra. Okay, so first and foremost, and I'm assuming that this is just like a Venusian trait, because similar to Taurus, they kind of have like the whole full face symmetrical cheek thing going on, like heart-shaped face type thing. Also, the dimples as well is something which coincides with them to usually having like very nice smiles because they are charming, whether masculine or feminine individuals. With that being said, damn, I gotta remember not to say but with that being said, naturally, they are very, I think the word is chauvinistic, and I'll be very irritated if that's not the word I want to use. I'm gonna look that up after this. But if they're masculine energy, they're usually very chauvinistic in nature, like the type to want to open your doors, fix things around the house. A feminine energy, would like to cook, clean, tend to the children, things like that. I guess in a sense, adhere to gender roles. So they're traditionalists when it comes to that. Even though in a sense they're all about equality, they can, either be a little bit too masculine, which makes them, I think, a misogynist, and then when it comes to feminine, they can sometimes be a little bit too docile or too meek when it comes to, being well kept in a sense, if you understand what I'm saying. So, but that's, if they're imbalanced, of course. Because just, it's weird because they're very fair-minded, but they're judgmental as well. But I guess that kind of makes sense because they do rule the law, justice, shit like that. So that's by nature, I guess, makes sense. Anyways, yeah, they're also all about harmony and harmonious situations, so they don't like anything that's rambunctious, obnoxious, anything that's going to disturb the peace, which sometimes can kind of make them come off to others as like inconsistent or flighty, because rather than tend to a situation because they want to keep the peace, they naturally tend to just like dismiss it and avoid it completely, like won't even speak on it, won't talk about it, point blank period, unless you bring it up or whatever. Also, as far as physicalities are concerned, they are ruled by like the lower back and the hips, I believe, which also means that they do tend to have like back problems. I think the sciatic nerve is something also that they have to watch out for, like for pinched nerves and shit like that. They just have to be mindful not to fuck themselves up. Um, Naturally, they are very easygoing unless agitated, because remember, their sister sign is Aries. So, if you fuck with them or poke with them too much, you bound to, get that get that type of rage situation. Okay, they will flip the script on your ass. All right, but either or, they always feel the need to be doing something. This is also the type of energy, in a sense, especially with it being in the rising, that they don't tend to like to be alone a lot, even when it comes to whether romance or friendships or anything like that. They tend to jump from one place to another, or can, in a sense, if they're again unbalanced, simply because they don't like, they kind of this is the type of energy that kind of views being single as a bad thing, because again, they are ruled by Venus, so relationships is something that they just hold to another regard. But because of that, if they take it too far, they tend to not find themselves for a very, very long time, because they will live through their partner or their friendship groups and shit like that. But yeah, also they fucking love compliments, okay? But it's within their charming nature. Even getting compliments, they love to gas motherfuckers up. They love to gas you up. That's one sure sign how you know, they want something or need something, because they're gonna gas you the fuck up. All right. Or they're interested, in a sense. I think that's pretty much it that I have. Oh, I can say though, kind of similar to Aquarius, Libra risings they kind of have like a humanitarian nature, because again, they rule the justice and things like that. So they tend to root for the underdog normally. They you know, are quick to have like a heroic nature in a sense. They want to save, you know, the damsel in distress, or they want to change a life in a sense or something like that. But again, they have that justified energy to them, so that's just something that they can't help. With that being said, we're just going to move on because that's all I have for them. Hopefully, if you have this placement, I was able to give you some insight on certain qualities of yours, or at least, you know, spark some interest of you looking further into that side of your chart. Thank you.